how do you think we can reach the kids and get them to see the light earlier than you did and earlier than the others did? How do you think that we can get them to see that light?
First of all, they got to believe in what's in front of them. You can't just put anybody in front of these kids, anybody in front of these shorties, and think that they supposed to listen.
I like that.
This start with putting something in front of them that they can believe in. Something in front of them that they seen go through something and seen come out of that something. So they can know, like, okay, I can go through that and be the best that I ever been, you know? They haven't seen nothing, nobody go through nothing and come from under it really. All they used to is destruction. They haven't seen anything build in front of them. They haven't seen anything like that. To give them something to believe in is one of the most powerful things we can do. Because these kids got a lot not to believe in. Right. You know what I'm saying? So once you start right there, I think everything else becomes pretty easy because they're focused and they willing to learn from you.
I might as well.
You know that.
I might as well hit the record button because I'm loving the energy, man. I'm loving the energy, big dog. Listen, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it.
I want to get into it. Listen, I'm going to just be honest with you, man.
Yes, sir.
I've turned down so many, I told you I've turned down so many Zoom episodes, at least 30 to 40 minimum.
Yes, sir.
Well, bro, so this right here has got to be guys doing. You know what I mean? Sir. I love your energy, man. I see the work that you're doing in the shop, man. And bro, I'm just like, this guy deserved the light.
Man, inshallah, I'll praise Allah, bro.
And if I can use my platform to shine some light on you and the brothers that you guys are, oh, you know what? Forget it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and jump into it. So before we even get started, I need everybody that's watching this episode to go ahead and subscribe to the Big Dog Talk Podcast YouTube channel. Y'all know this podcast is all about unlearning and relearning, uplifting, reconditioning the mind and challenging you to be better than yesterday. And boy, do I tell you, I got a special guest today and the energy is amazing.
Yes.
I got to stop yelling because the editor going to be hot at me. You know what I mean?
We need that energy, man. The churches need
man. I went on your page, man, and I saw you in the streets, man.
Yes, sir.
And I went and started studying your Instagram. Man, yes, I see that you're a family man. Yes, I see that you love where you come from. I see that you got a heart of a warrior.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Listen. King Dane.
Let's do it.
Tell us where you from. I know you're from the Shah, from the east side of Shah. I didn't want to mispronounce the name, so I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Tell us where you from, man, and then we're going to dive right into it, bro.
Man, well, I'm King Dane from the east side of Chicago. I'm from Chatham, east side representative, so it's basically the heart of Chirac, you know. If you mention Chatham, everybody knows what's going on in Chatham, man. Everybody, you know, what's understood ain't got to be explained. It's going on everywhere around the world, you know. But, you know, in my neighborhood, you know, it's kind of get a little bit more crazy, you know.
Right.
People that, for me and the brothers that's from there, you know, we look at it like a cemetery, you know. Wow. And it's crazy. It's just crazy for the brothers that really come from my era, to have made it now, to me voicing my opinion right now on your platform, bro. It's a wonderful feeling, man. I come from something, bro.
Hold on, King Dane. So listen, man, I'm sorry to cut you off. I know that you're a husband, a father. You're the representative of your community.
Yes, sir.
I want to slow it down a little bit. Tell me a little bit about your upbringing. How was that?
So I grew up with all women. I was raised by my grandma, bro. My mama had me young. She had me when she was 14, 15, going on 15. So my grandma really cuffed me, bro. Mm-hmm. So this spirit, this energy that y'all getting is from my grandma, Mary Alice. Mm-hmm. She raised me. I grew up in a candy store. My grandma had a candy store, bro, on 80th and Ingleside. BDT&x Ingleside was the address. She had a candy store, so I kind of grew up under that big mom era. Wake up, kitchen all day, $7 dinners all day. I'm the one in the kitchen helping my grandma. She got the candy store, so I'm serving the neighborhood. So I've been connected to my community since I was a shorty. So I'm the one getting everybody snowballs, serving everybody nachos, Doritos, chips, cheese, and meat, Flame of Hots, what have you, snowballs, and I'm doing the work for my grandma. I grew up in a house. I say about almost 15.
Wow.
One bathroom. So yeah, it was real. It was real inspiring growing up because my grandma was a hustler. My grandma was a
Okay.
hustler. She put that money spirit in me early.
Okay.
She let me know, man, how that dollar add up.
Okay.
And I was helping my grandma count the change and the coins and the money from the community, blessing us at night. My grandma was
Wow.
she was kind of like a protector of the neighborhood, and like when they see Miss Alice, she mean business. You know what I'm saying? So when you see anything that comes from Miss Alice, you know that hey, don't play with that. So
Wow.
we want to be played with. But she taught me, she grew me up with respect, you know, and I was growing real, man. I was growing well. I can't say that I had a terrible childhood,
Right.
because I didn't. She made sure that we had, and she understood. She made me understand that you got to work for this dollar, and
Wow.
nothing's gonna come free at all. So yeah,
Wow.
grew up with a strong background, strong Black woman household.
Right on. So let me ask you this then. How was it being raised by women, but having to grow up in the so I'm guessing that your father wasn't around, if you don't mind me
No,
asking
no,
that.
not at all, not at all, not at all. Nope.
At any time, let me know if I'm asking
No, you
too
you
personal.
good, man. You good, man. We here to open up. I'm a people's person, and I believe in telling my truth. So
Okay.
you know what your listeners or anybody that's listening gonna get out of my truth.
Okay. Okay. So you grew up raised by women. Oh, I saw you make a post one day saying, although I was raised by women, there were some negatives because my father
Yeah,
wasn't around, or
yeah,
something like that in so
yeah.
many words.
Yes, yes, sir.
So can you speak on what it was like not having your father around? Because I know you like grew up in the streets a little bit as
Mhm.
well.
No, for sure. Basically, um, it was a feeling of like, what if? But my grandma, she tried to make it so that I didn't feel that.
Mhm.
But that void could never be filled, especially by not by a woman. So even when other men, come around, you're not accepting into that because you're saying in the back of your mind, like, this not mine, this not my father. You know what I'm saying? Uh I definitely had to learn everything on my own, bro. As far as, everything. I kind of, raised myself. My mom and my grandma was a helping hand um to making me understand and how the importance to know that, this is the way you're supposed to move. But, in all actuality, just to be transparent, um, I basically I can say I was walking blind until I was able to, make myself see.
Mhm.
I had to bump my head a lot of times, bro. Basically is what I'm saying. I had to bump my heads a lot of times because women can tell you so much, but they can't raise a man, bro. You
Ooh,
know?
that's fact. And you mean that respectfully.
No, no. Well, I respect. I grew up in a powerful Black woman household, and they taught me a lot of gems, and I got a lot of jewels from my Black aunties and my mom and my grandma, bro. I got a lot of gems, but it's nothing that you know, uh, lacking a man. Definitely. I needed that presence, bro, just to not be influenced as much as I was by other men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Kinda-
would you I'm sorry to
Go ahead,
cut you
bro.
off. Would
No,
you
to have just to have that structure. That's what I was gonna say.
so because you didn't have that structure, would you say that's why you fell off into the streets? Or were you in the streets?
Man, I was deep, knee deep in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
You mind talking about it?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Well, I grew up in an area, was heavily gang populated, and you was influenced by gangs. Um, it was days I was on the porch and I see shootouts and dice games on the corner turn into shootouts. I seen people get robbed. even the Jehovah Witness people, they coming up the block one day, and me being out there, like I seen shootouts happen in the middle of them trying to preach the word, bro.
Wow.
Middle of Jehovah Witness, people popping out and they trying to preach this goodness and preach and praise peace and positivity even back then. And I was young then. It was shootouts happening. It was shootouts happening in the middle of that. So it was kind of, so we in the middle of shootouts and violence and this peace and being promoted on the same block.
That's
But
crazy.
it was like this thing was like, my grandma had this thing, it was like trying to keep me from crossing that street, bro.
Mhm.
So all the enticements was across the street. The cars, the clothes, the women,
Right.
the fun, everything was across the street. The negativity, everything was across the street. All you got to do is stay on this side of the street. That's how my grandma was preaching to me, So I had the will and the understanding to do right. But the man, the inspiration that the negativity put over me when I was shorty, man, around my neighborhood, I was just enticed by it, just to be transparent, because we all knew how to do right. We know what's right. But at the same time, I just got an itch to cross that street.
Right.
And so when I crossed that street, I found out. I
Right.
found out about them streets, and everything that my grandma was trying to keep me from, I fell into, bro.
You know,
You know,
what's crazy is it sounds like the typical hood. You know what I mean? When I say
yeah,
typical, I'm not, and I mean that it sounds like the hood. Like I feel
yeah,
like every hood is almost basically the same.
yeah, bro.
Because like growing up in Mississippi, drug infested. You know what I mean? My father was a preacher, but my relatives was like the biggest dealers around there. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for my father being in my home, you know what I mean? I more than likely would have sold dope, because I remember going to the. I'm gonna be honest. I remember going to my uncle and say, "Man, I need you to put me on."
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle responded in a way. He was like, "Your daddy ain't about to kill me," because my daddy is the big brother. He's the oldest. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So I'm saying that to say, like, you're right. It's across the street. It's right there in your front yard.
Yeah,
And without that structure, without that man like keeping you like
yeah,
grounded, you know what I mean?
yeah,
That itch may turn into a,
yeah. Yeah,
a
it turned into real reality, bro. It turned to real reality for me. I started hanging out, I started, indulging in what, late night hours make grown-ups indulge into. And, I was young and it was just easy influence, I was easily influenced by what was around me, by my neighborhood. To the point where I got myself in a situation I got shot up a few times, you know. Uh
wait, shot up a few times, meaning like you got some bullets in you, some lead.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
All
no, for
right.
sure. For
That's
sure.
what's
I got what they call a zipper, bro. So I got a scar from the top of my stomach to the bottom of my stomach.
mm,
I had 50 staples in my stomach. I had to have two surgeries. I had a colostomy bag. For those that don't know, um, you have to make bowel movements out of the side of your stomach. So your intestines are hanging out your stomach, and you have to make bowel movements out your intestines. So you're watching your bowel go into a bag, and I had to be on that for a year. So that's what got that's what playing in the streets got me. You know, I spent countless times in jail. I
wow.
did I did almost a 3-year county bid, and I got out, came home. I was home 9 months before I went back for a year and a half. That I went downstate then to the joint. So, um,
Hold on, man. Hold on. And
for sure,
the reason I'm clapping back, man,
for
is
sure.
you don't supposed to be here and you ain't supposed to make it out. But you one
No,
of
for
them ones, man, just chosen. And I
sure.
mean that sincerely, big dog.
No, that's love. I catch that. I get that with all sincerity. I know Eugene, from the first moment, you reached out to me, I reached out to you, and we had our interaction with each other. You was like, it's no problem. I was like, man, bring me on your platform, bro. You could have said, hey, man, nah, man, or look, check it out. We're going to do it like this. But nah, man, you open your arms, you with open arms, bro. So, anytime I tell my story and, it reach anybody.
So you've been shot.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to jail,
Mm-hmm.
grew up without a father,
Yeah.
raised by some powerful women,
Yeah.
but now we here.
Yeah, we have.
Where
Big
did this, where did we, big dog talk,
dog talk.
where did we, obviously, the God energy is, you were born with that. You were chosen to have that.
Yes, sir.
But where did we get this passion to come back and save your community, your hood, to reach back and to push peace and prosperity and unity? Where did this come from? How did, so this is what's really going on in the shop, because I see you brothers doing some major things in the shop. And this need to be shined some light upon. So talk about where did this passion come from, man, and what y'all doing in the shop to bring the people together.
This passion come from me having the will of God in me. This passion come from watching my people be misled, watching my younger people be misled. This passion come from me knowing the truth all my whole life, and this passion come from me really want to get this truth out there to my people, however I can. That's the passion. The passion is really in me, my blood, and I'm getting really goosebumps right now while I'm talking, bro, because the sincerity of what's going on with our generations, bro, hurts me.
Mm,
And I'm just be honest. It hurts me. It hurts me to know that these shorties can't think past go for real, man.
mm,
It hurts me. It hurts me to know that they want to be crash out artists.
mm,
This is what this passion is. It hurts me to listen to a shorty from the ghetto, from the hood, from the trenches, and hear this shorty, and he don't even know it's a way out.
mm,
Man, for real, bro. It's some communities in Chicago that's like a third world country, bro.
mm.
And they not caring about these communities. They not caring about them. I know because I'm working in them every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, you could be downtown and you could be around the corner from some place like Cabrini Green. And you could be around the corner from multi-million dollar businesses, and all you got to do is walk around the corner, and these people barely got clean water, man. These people barely got good places to sleep, man.
Wow.
You know, that's where the passion come from, bro. Knowing that my people need me, bro, and I always knew.
Wow.
Knowing that my people need me, that's the one my passion. And man, bro, the work that we do in the community. Shout out my brothers in the unity movement. Shout out Golden Child.
Hold on,
Shout,
slow that down now. Shout out, say that slowly, because I want to
yes,
tag
sir.
these brothers. Shout out
Yes,
who?
sir. Shout out the brothers in the unity movement, man. I want to shout out Golden Child. SGC, this brother. I met this brother, and he's a genuine brother like me and yourself, bro. And that energy was there, and that vibe was there. And he telling me just like you telling me, man. Look, you need to be heard.
Mm,
You need to give that same energy that you give me on the phone, because we talk on the phone. We'll be on the phone for a minute, bro, and we just be chopping it up about what's going on out here in these trenches, what's going on in the community, and how can we do feet on land to stop this, feet on land to intervene with some of this, man. And Golden Child, one of them brothers, man, he was in my neighborhood, Chatham, St. Knife, Cottage Grove, St. Knife, Maryland, Drexel, Ingleside, Chatham. Anybody from Chicago know this area. They know the areas. So he's out there with me, shoulder to shoulder. On the same quarters we pushing peace on, one of my brothers, TY, rest in peace, TY, lost his life, man, on some of the same corners we pushing peace on. A week prior, I'm standing on the corner, the same corner TY lost his life on. I'm taking pictures with kids that's running up to me like, man, I know you. I know you. With a big smile, and we taking pictures on that same corner. So there's so much life and death happening where we at, bro. And this one of the brothers, bro, Golden Child, that's helping me, put some type of intervene in this situation. And we doing real good on the unity movement, man. We
I
doing
see
real
that,
good.
man. I
We
see that.
powerful, man. And Chicago is standing strong. And I want everybody to know that Chicago is united. Chicago is together. People on the outside looking in like to think that we not. Chicago is together and we standing strong. Together, we are the strongest.
Wow.
That's what need to be understood, man. There's definitely a lot of passion that come behind this, man. For real.
What's one thing you think you guys are, even or yourself, what's one legacy that you would like to, what's one thing that you want people to know about you and your passion? Or I don't even know if I'm asking it the correct way.
Mhm.
Like what's your legacy? Why are you here? What's your what's your reason? I know you said earlier how you watch the community, but what do you want people to know about you? You a man of what?
First of all, I'm a man of God. Um, but I'm a man that don't stop. No
Mm,
matter what I've been through, no matter what I've been through, no matter what's being said about me, I'm not gonna stop. I gotta keep forward, keep pushing. Um, I'm undenied, bro. You can't deny a person like me. I
right.
won't be denied in life. I won't be denied no matter where I'm at, no matter whom I'm talking to, no matter what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna get it done. I'm a force to be reckoned with.
I love the
I'm
spirit, man.
I'm a godly force to be reckoned with.
I see that by any means necessary behind
Man,
you.
man, I got that's the thing. By any means necessary, I'm gonna get it done. You know, um, I push positivity and peace all the time with understanding that I won't let nothing happen to me or mine's.
Mm,
I'm a protector. I'm a provider. I'm a giver. I just understand how to walk in righteousness
mhm,
and get the best out of life.
mm, mm. How do you think we can reach the reach the kids and get them to see the light earlier than you did and earlier than the
Mm.
others did? How do you think that we can get them to see that light?
We got First of all, they got to believe in what's in front of them. You can't just put anybody in front of these kids, anybody in front of these shorties, and think that they supposed to listen.
I like that.
First, it start with putting something in front of them that they can believe in, something in front of them that they seen go through something and seen come out of that something, so they can know, like, okay, I can go through that and be the best that I ever been. You
So,
know,
mm,
they haven't seen nothing, nobody go through nothing and come from under it really. All they used to is destruction.
mm,
They haven't seen anything build in front of them. They
mm.
haven't seen anything like that. To give them something to believe in is one of the most powerful things we can do. Because these
Wow.
kids got a lot not to believe in. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So once you start right there, I think everything else becomes pretty easy because they're focused and they willing to learn from you. You
Right.
know,
I mean, like you said, they need someone that's relatable. That's
is
you
that
know what I mean. That's
that
that been in the trenches, been in the same exact shoes that they've been in, but they also need to see that the other side of it as well. You know, this they like you said, you had something called the zipper. You know what I mean? This is part of what it's like living the lifestyle that y'all are living. But
yeah.
also you can change your narrative,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you decide to. And I am a living testament of that. You know what I mean? So I hear you, man.
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
not in schools and stuff. You're not motivating in schools and stuff like that, man.
I actually talk at Phillips High School on 39th, low end in Chicago. Every other Saturday, we got the One Summer Chicago League. Joe Kim Noah started. So we go chop it up and talk to the kids about, certain situations before their games. And we
Mm-hmm.
have a motivation talk, 30 to 40 minutes motivation talk, man. Shout out to Phillips High School. Um, my job as a community outreach specialist, I'm in the community and I'm talking to these kids every day. They coming at me for advice.
Mm-hmm.
They look at me like big bro. They looking at me like, I'm in a position now where, you know, what I say really, really matters.
Mm-hmm.
They hearing me. But I would love to go to schools all over America and go to community centers all over America, from every state to state, country to country. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to get this message out here. I'm here to look at these shorties in their eyes, the worst of the worst, or the best of the best. Because even the best of the best got issues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
still need something to believe in too. I'm that something to believe in from all areas.
What's your
So
Instagram, man? What's your Instagram real fast?
my Instagram, I am Big Lord, I_am_Big Lord. Facebook, El Racchio. And you can look me up on YouTube. I got countless videos and whatnot at KingDame, King Dane.
King Dame, I see you got this attire on, this apparel.
Yes, sir.
What's that about? I see it says live.
I'm glad you asked that. That's my brand. That's me. Um, it's a way of life. Loyalty is everything is what it stands for. Um, and the words inside the words is really, it's really, really the heart of my logo. So I got loyalty inside the words. I got broke. I got deception. I got perception. I got trust. I got together. I got the heartbreaking. I got Chicago. Um, these are all things, being broke that can test your loyalty. When you're in the situations, you can have all the right loyalty to the wrong person, bro, and
Ooh.
that breaks down the meaning of my art, of my lifestyle, of my brand. LIE, loyalty is everything, is a lie. and and
So loyalty is everything is a lie?
understand that loyalty is everything because you can have loyalty to all the wrong people, and you
Oh my
You can
God.
you can feel like I got this loyalty to this person. And just because you got the loyalty to yourself and understand that you got so much loyalty for this person, you don't even think they'll do you wrong. So you're not even thinking about this when you're in a relationship. You're not even going through phones. You're not even, looking at certain moves or something. You're not, when you're in a friendship, you're not hearing certain things and thinking, man, they really thinking that or they really mean this, because your loyalty to this person is not letting you see this negativity or these ways that they truly have until that comes to your face forefront. You have to see this in light. You have to see the text messages of them being disloyal. You have to see the movements of them being disloyal. They have to do something to break your heart to be like, man, I did not know you was like that. You know what I'm saying? And having that loyalty to the wrong person, bro, ultimately kills yourself, your spirit.
Mm.
It kills who you are. And to lose who you are, man, it takes a little minute to get it back. So watch who you have loyalty to, bro, because that loyalty could be a lie for that person. You know,
Wow. Yeah,
you
I've
know,
seen that happen a lot of times, man.
it's the cold truth, bro. And I actually was doing my prison bit. I was actually every cell I went to, I just wrote LIE everywhere. I know lie is already a word in this for, it's already put here. But my thing was when I got out of jail, I was going to make this LIE. I was going to put it on a brand. I was going to brand it, and I was going to make it say more than LIE. I was going to make it mean more than lie. And
Mm.
a lot of people understand that loyalty is everything as well. So that's already out there. But my thing was I wanted to make it understood
You
that
took it further.
exactly within
More.
the lie.
Mm.
It's within the loyalty, it's a lie. You got to understand. So the words inside the words is really, and I'm definitely gonna get you some merch. It's about a large, medium, broski. I'm gonna get you some your way so you can even see and understand, like, okay, these words inside these words is crazy. And I
Mm.
got new designs and everything. This is actually, one of the first logos, one of the first ones, but I got multiple, man. You can follow
Where
the
can they
brand.
get it at?
Exactly. You can follow the brand at LIE_clothing brand. Yep, on IG.
LIE _clothing brand.
Yes, you can follow it, man. And we're looking to do big, big, big things, big things, big things this year.
Man, listen, whatever you got going on, man, you got it. Big Dog Talk Podcast. We family, Big Dog. Like
No,
this is we
we
locked
like
in, bro. You one of them ones that are just
so
you don't really meet people like you. You're more like one of a kind. You know what I mean? I don't even know you personally. You see what I'm saying? But your spirit, it says old soul.
mhm.
Your spirit say you've been here before.
No,
You know what I mean?
and that's funny you say that, man. My OG tell me all the time, like when you was little, but we knew you been here before.
Yeah.
We've been here before. And I was just talking to my auntie the other day. She say head, she called me head. She say, man, I knew you were here and meant to be something. It's
Mm.
just I never knew you were going to be this powerful, nephew.
Wow.
I had a chance to be in the room with the chairman, Fred Hampton Jr.
Hmm.
And we was in the room, and it was a lot of black people in this room, and we said the pledge that they said at the end of the Million Man March,
Mm.
and that was one of the most powerful things that had just happened to me, man. And this right now, sitting in front of you and getting all my flowers from, somebody that's in another state I never met, but we brothers, and you let
Mm.
me know that, hey, brother, I see you. And that's what we need more of these days, man. Hey, brother, I see you. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, it's okay to be you. It's okay to be you, brother. And you telling me, man, by you being you, you put the spotlight on yourself. Hold on, who is this black man? Who is this black young man? Who's this black brother? And me sitting right here, bro, is just, this another monumental moment right here, man. And I just want to give all praise to Allah and, respect Big Dog Talk, man. We in it.
Man, we in it, man. We're going to, before we even wrap it up, though, I want you to talk about, because you say peace, though. And most of us think like peace is a weakness. I remember one time being in the hood, right?
Yeah.
And this was like I was in my early 20s. I moved to California, but I went back to my hood, and a dude from another hood wanted to take it there. And I decided not to, because I was changing. I wanted to push peace, and I remember a friend said, "Man, you let him disrespect you. Like your hood gonna lose respect for you." And I ain't care nothing about it. Speak about peace right quick, and like if you got 2 minutes, is peace a weakness or is it a strength? Because I know he couldn't do nothing to me. I knew for a fact that he couldn't do nothing to me, but because I showed peace, I was looking weak, and I understand that. And at that age, it could have went another way. Then I could be in jail or something. So what you think about peace, man?
Promoting peace, promoting positivity is one of the strongest things a man can do. Pushing peace is not weak. And pushing peace is not for the weak. Promoting positivity is one of the strongest things a man can do. And a man got to understand that having emotional intelligence is everything, because it's emotional to go want to kill somebody. That's an emotional state to pull a trigger. It's an emotional state to do harm to another human being. That's emotional state. And that's why I tell my youngest all the time, and once you can get that emotional intelligence together, you will be so powerful, and you can overcome so many situations and take yourself from out of so many situations, because you never know who watching. There could be a person watching for that, and they want that attitude to pop off.
They want that. Yeah.
And I understand that, it's a time of days where, we got to show each other how tough and how bad we is, man. It ain't about that. It's about living.
Right.
It's about living. It's
traveling.
About, you know what I'm saying?
Seeing the world.
Exactly. It's bigger than the box that we grew up in. And like you said, every hood is the same, man. Every hood is the same. Everybody trying to try everybody. Yeah. Everybody want to do something to everybody. Everybody tougher than everybody. Who want to outlive everybody? You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time, man. Look, let's stop dying for these blocks that's not ours and start living for everybody that love us, everybody that care about us, man. We gotta stop dying for this concrete that ain't ours, man. We gotta stop dying for this and start living for ours, bro. And people need to understand that, man, living righteous and walking in that movement, man, walking in that deen, man, walking in that light. That's godly, bro. You want to talk about godly and being a man of God and being spiritual and everything. I've seen gangsters get certified like Christian in a matter of seconds, bro. I've seen gangsters get real spiritual, bro. So it's a facade when you saying that you don't want peace and you don't want positivity around, when you know that's right.
Right.
When you deep down in your side, man, I done been with lifers, man. I done been going to court with lifers in shackles, bro. I done been walking with them, bro. And they done told me that's another reason this passion here. Because there's lifers that telling me, hey, you come back here, bro. We got something for you. You go out there, you spread what you spreading in here, you spread to the world. Because you making me, if I can make people with life smile and people with life saying, hey, we want to hear that song again you got. Now anything, bro, I know what I'm meant to do. And what people got to understand is the gangsters of people don't want to be in them situations they in. They don't want to be in them prisons. They don't want to be on them missions. A lot of people is stuck in them cars, in them backseat with them guns and riding out. They stuck in them positions because they can't go nowhere else. They don't got the finances or they don't got the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So once people understand that, man,
we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Man, big bro. Man.
Hey, man, Black man, I'm proud of you, man. We got to talk, man. We got to build a sincere relationship.
Let's do it, God. I'm ready.
Man. You're a powerful being, man. I hope this episode does something for you. I hope to see you on many more podcast platforms.
Yes, sir.
Giving you a hint. You know what I mean?
A lot. Yeah.
Like I hope to see you on many more podcast platforms, bro, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it, man. And at the end of the day, man, we locked in, man. We locked in. I'm about to get off of here, and I'm about to give you a call right now. You know what I mean? We can keep going, but it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Chicago, man. Shout out
my city, baby.
Man, what the unity you say, the golden child.
Shout out the unity movement, man. Shout out my city, Chicago. Stand up, unity, baby. We here. It's together.
Man. Great episode, man.
Respect, God.
Great episode, man.
Each and every time.
hey, Rev. Hey, you killed, man.